Welcome in, YouTube, to... Matt's already screwed this up. Hold on. As you can see, YouTube intro right there. All right. We're gonna start it over, but I actually think I'm probably gonna keep this in because it's funny. Welcome in, YouTube, to today's Just Chatting stream, where we are going to take the Omegaverse quiz, and we are going to take the Jaden's Soul Virtues Extractor quiz, Undertale thing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let me know what you thought of this video, and then you can catch me live on Twitch at twitch.tv/CalebGames here, where I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, usually starting between 5:30 and 6 p.m. Pacific time. I love you, YouTube, and let's, what screen do I want to use? I think we'll use, oh my goodness, chat is so big on this screen! Chat is huge. Let me see about fixing that real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna have to figure out how to like that is what she said, Bridget, dang it. Let's drop it to like there. It's gonna clear chat, and let's see, test. It's still, it's still a little big. Test again. I think that's a good setting size. For now, I think we will roll with that. People with long usernames kind of really makes it look bad. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's not how you test, Azul. That is how you sync your video and audio together. You like go, okay, audio video sync starting on stream, starting, going down to be right back. We got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It is a good size, Bridget. It's not the biggest, but you know, it gets the job done. And I'm sticking to it. All right, here we go. Now I have to move this one over to here, actually. And we got to go like this. No, hold on. Where did that go? Okay, let's go here. Let's turn that and let's get accurate Omegaverse quiz. Come on. I gotta readjust this. I gotta fix the size now. Okay. All right, so what is my ideal partner? And I think if I remember right, this is one that you can like click multiple ones on. Okay. Well, my ideal partner is very obviously my wife. And how would I describe her? She's watching right now, so I have to be careful. I would say she is protective. I actually would not want one that's cuddly. So, and she isn't overall. She can be. And I usually end up telling her like, hey, let's take a step back here. Wow, I'm hurt. Matt, but we aren't doing this to like... I don't know what to say to that, actually. You've got me... I don't know what to say. I need to bring this down. Hold on. Okay. I didn't want the chat to be sitting above my webcam, so I had to change the order that they were in. Okay, so Bridget is obedient, but she's not obedient in that way. She's funny. No, and she's not social. She can be, But it's actually one of the things I love about her because I'm not social. Like, I don't want to go out and like be at parties all the time. Like, I am totally fine. Even like on vacations, my perfect vacation is like, hey, let's tell people we're going somewhere and then not go. And let's just stay home and we don't tell anyone and we just have a chill time. I wouldn't say she's assertive. She's independent. She's easily... Boy, Chad, is she easily flustered. Hold on. I gotta ask her a question real quick. Bridget, I'm glad someone else agrees with me on that, Matt. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I like going places. Like, I like going to the beach or like going out of town. But like, to me, that's not like a vacation. Like, when we go and visit family, like who live over on the other place, I come back from that and I feel exhausted. I come back from the beach and I'm exhausted. Come back from camping, I'm exhausted. Like, if I am taking a vacation because I am wanting to relax and like recover, I much rather have a staycation. I think that's the way to go. And I'm hoping Bridget is able to check her phone. I can hear babies and I need to make sure like she's good out there before, because I could take a short break and like run some ads real quick to help. But also I was mostly wanting to get her permission before I put down that she is submissive. Which, does that really make her submissive? Or does that make me submissive where I'm like, hey, I just want to make sure that you're cool with this before I put it out there for everyone? See, now I've made this worse than it is because I don't feel like what I was about to say was bad at all, but like within what I was going to like clarify makes it sound bad, because I was going to be like, she's a great mom. But then that immediately sounds like there's a but coming. And there's not. She's a great mom. I don't really feel like she's motherly to me. Unless she's like, get it together and get like, she doesn't do that. Chat, I think we're learning what I am and we're not even past the first question. Okay, and then I think I just click next on any of them. Where would you go for a first date? Is coffee an option? So we got bowling, clubbing, aquarium or zoo, their house, my house, picnic date, movies and dinner, or a nighttime hike. Out of these options, because realistically, to me, what I would do for a first date, it would be like food, and that's it. Like, I'm probably gonna pick movies and no, actually, out of these options, I would probably say bowling, because you can get food at bowling and it's an activity. Like, I'm not gonna take a girl on a nighttime hike because that's red flags for them. This guy wants to take me on a hike at night? I understand why they would pick the bear. Picnic date. Picnic feels too intimate for a first date, though. Like, even if it's like just at a park, like, I don't know, to me, like a picnic date feels intimate. Like, I think I would go bowling because you can get food and it's an activity. We are doing a Kahoot with a group and your partner. Do you let them win? No. I will kick their ass into next Tuesday. The The sad thing is, there's people who pick that. Them winning is disrespectful to me. I'm an idiot, they'd win anyway. That's a real possibility too, though. I actually don't think I would kick their ass into next Tuesday. I don't feel like I'm that competitive. I think it would be either a no, I don't let them win if they'd win. If they win, it's because they won. Yeah, we'll just go with no. You ask someone out on a date. Do you pay? Yes. I'm too nervous to ask someone out. No, we can split. Of course, I would pay. Bridget, I know we've never been bowling. It's fine. Don't worry about it. How do you spend your free time? Reading fan fiction, writing, drawing, anything artistic really, hands-on activities like woodworking, metalworking, clay. Being active, do I look like I have the body of someone who's active? Cooking! Listening to music or spending time with my friends. Listening to music. Oh, I can pick multiple? Okay. Do we consider video games as writing, drawing, or anything artistic? It's been a while since I read fan fiction. But there was a good one. There was like a Critical Role Campaign 2 with Jester and Caleb that was like a slow burn, and it was great. We'll just go with listening to music. When you play open world games, Minecraft, Terraria, Ark, what do you enjoy doing? I like building. I like mining. That's about it. Both of those are huge for me. If I read more fanfic, I'd know the difference between Switch and verse. True. Best question ever. What is your favorite color? Natural colors like earthy browns and greens? Any cool color except for neons. Jewel tones. Pastels. Black maybe with an accent color. Neons or warm black. You find out your friends have a group chat excluding you. What do? Immediate violence. What friends? They aren't mine. Ignore it. People can do whatever they want. Talk about it with another friend group. I'm a little gossip. Cry, then cut them off. Talk it over. So, I'm sure my friends have group chats that I am not a part of. People can do whatever they want. I don't care. What website do I spend most of my time on? AO3, YouTube, Spotify, Discord, Reddit, Twitter or Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, Snapchat, movies. Honestly, probably YouTube. Like YouTube is on like 24/7 almost. I've always got like streams going on in the background. Pick my ideal superpower. Mind control, invisibility, shapeshifter, healing. It's not Discord. I don't actually have Discord up on this computer anymore because it takes so much frickin' memory. Super strength, pyrokinesis, talk to animals or immortality, time manipulation. Okay, time manipulation would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Be able to like have time to do everything you want to do. But out of these, probably healing. Do you platonically flirt with your friends? It's not platonic anymore. I've been suffering for so long. God help me. Yeah, I do. How do you handle stress? Violence, journal, art, take a walk, cry my feelings out, abuse others about it, vent to others, ignore it. It'll go away eventually. I just have to ignore it and it won't matter. But there are people in chat who know that's not true. I vent to others. But I'm like the kind of venter where like, because I'll be honest, I vent to Matt about like, because he's a fellow parent, about the struggles of parenting. But every time I do it, I always feel bad because I'm like, well, I guess it's really not that bad. Like, yeah, it sucks that they're not sleeping right now, or it sucks that I don't feel like I have time to do anything on my own anymore. But it's not that bad. It could be worse. What's your role in the group project? I like to be in charge. I do whatever needs to be done. I do the bare minimum. I make sure everyone else does their shit. Or group. Nobody wants to group with me, Lamau. I don't want to be the one in charge. Well, okay, hold on. I normally like to do whatever needs to be done. However, I am thinking back right now to like recent playing with like Stoneblock and stuff, because we're running Stoneblock 2 mod pack, and it is insane. No, I like to do whatever needs to be done. I don't like delegating. Dogs or cats? Dogs. Okay. I also feel bad about it. Dude, that's the thing. Like, that's exactly what I feel. Because I'm like, I love these little kids. But sometimes life, it's hard. And, like, the hard part right now is, like, and those of you who have kids know this feeling. And that's why, like, I vent to Matt about it. I also vent to Bridget about it. And those of you who don't have kids but plan to have kids, like, this is probably something that you should be aware of. That, like, when you have them, it's not, like, obviously it's not just you and your partner anymore. And so sometimes, like, even though you live in the same house with them, or you are with them all the time when, like, you guys aren't at work or at your jobs or whatever, you don't feel like you are with them. And it is one of the most weirdly, like, lonely feelings, yet you're surrounded by people. It's a weird feeling, and I'm sure there is a word out there for it. I just don't know what it is. Okay. You need to go out late at night to go to the store. It is pitch black and the street lights are the only source of light. I'm not going. I'm not doing it. Are you kidding me? I'm white, but I'm not that white. Why am I going alone? Phone a friend. I wouldn't even do that. Because my friends that I would do that for, or like that I would call up, would be like, no. I'm scared. Who really needs food anyway? Yes, I'm buff. No. Yeah, it's just a little dark. Make someone else go. Wait until morning. I won't go. Bridget, I don't think that was an option. You're sitting in class and your teacher is being frustrated. How do you handle it? Complain to a friend, confront them in class, complain about it, but make sure the teacher hears, yell at them, and walk out way more dramatically than necessary. Talk to the teacher about it after class, be passive-aggressive, ignore it, give them the benefit of the doubt. Probably be passive-aggressive. I tend to be passive-aggressive, like, when I am agitated, and my wife can attest to this, I tend to get a little passive aggressive. And it's not something I'm proud of. Okay, what is my favorite emoticon? I give them noses, emojis only. Okay. Oh, the winky face. So here's the thing. Like, in high school, I was that guy that would send the winky face to, like, everyone that was never successful at anything. They don't even have my favorite. Like, my favorite out of these is, like, XD. I use emojis only now, though. What country would you move to? Romania, Australia, Not Australia! The continent that has animals that are actively trying to kill you all the time? No. I use XD all that, like... That's the thing, though. Like, I associate XD with the crying, laughing face. And, like, that is the emote that I use all the time. When I use emojis, is the crying, laughing. New Zealand, Norway, Germany, France, USA, Mexico, Chad, Kenya, Mongolia, England, or probably out of these options, if I could move, it would probably be England. What color is Math red? Do I like Andrew Tate? No, he a piece of Moving on. What type of clothing do you wear most often? Hoodies all day, every day. Loose-fitting, flowy clothing. Very pastel, pretty clothing. Sluttiest on God's green earth. I want to be the most... I bet, Matt, was that your answer? What type of clothing? Misogyny? Whatever I have and looks good, obvi. Favorite trope? But there was only one. No, I hate Andrew Tate. He is an awful human being. Okay, I'm going to be honest here, Azul. I was a little worried with where you were going to go with that. And I was about to be like, whoa, buddy. But I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to see that we are on the same page there. Found family. So this particular question cracks me up because I was watching Ray's VOD of him doing this earlier, which was he did this quiz like almost a year ago, and he didn't understand. I don't think he understood the question because his friend Lucia, his VTuber friend Lucia, called him up and like explained all of these to him. So out of these tropes, enemies to lovers, that is probably Bridget's. Actually, Bridget probably likes a lot of these because she probably likes There Was Only One Bed too. Porn without plot. All right, you all are about to learn something about me because when I read fan fiction, it usually is PWP. However, the slow burn with Jester and Caleb was so good. I'm actually a big fan of miscommunication too. Fake dating is also a fun one. Can I pick multiple ones or can I only pick one? Okay, so if I have to pick one, I'm gonna go with miscommunication. Oh, okay, I can pick multiple. Yeah, I think those are it. Which of these fanfics would you read based on the tags? Major character death, angst, hurt, no comfort, found family, terminal. No, God, no. Comfort, no hurt, sick fic, wing fic, tooth rotting. Oh, tooth rotting fluff. That means it's super sweet. Idiots in love. Graphic depictions of violence, kidnapping, Stockholm syndrome, hurt, no comfort, no. Strangers to lover, tattoo, flower shop, AU, mild angst, no beta, we die like men. Hey, but tattoo and flower shop AU sounds so good. Honestly, for the tattoo and flower shop AU vibe. You're walking through a public space and see someone beating up an innocent person. It's just you three there at the moment, and the attacker looks to be more muscular. What do? I stand there indecisively and turn around. I step in and get beat up immediately. I ignore it and walk quickly past. I step in and try to make the attacker back off. I try telling off the attacker and run when they come towards me. I join in. This beta cuck probably deserves it. Good lord. So here's the problem, because like I'm real world scenario in this, and like you never know what people have on them. And so like if it's not affecting me and my family, it's like whatever happens. I like, and that might be an awful way to say it, but I don't want to pick the bottom one though, because that's a horrible thing to do. And I want to this is the accurate Omegaverse quiz. 100% guarantee. it's just the three of us, honestly, I'm probably going to ignore it and walk quickly past. What do you do if you're sick and have a prior engagement? It's just a cold, I'll live. I'm sure nobody will get sick. I go and feel guilty the whole time. I stay home and reschedule. They should be thanking me for getting my germ. I stay home and reschedule. Someone is yelling at you for something you didn't do. How do you reply? I wait for them to get done and calmly. I start crying, beat them up, and call them slurs. No, fight them. Out of these options, I probably wait for them to get done and calmly explain what's going on. You're on the internet and have somehow managed to get yourself into an internet argument about something you're coming to realize you're clearly wrong about. How do you handle it? Delete your original comments so nobody realizes it was you and live in embarrassment for the rest of your life? Yes! Because embarrassment is my state of life. Edit a wiki page to prove I'm right, block them, admit you were wrong and apologize, or double down anyway. I would probably block them. What's my opinion on Eli? He's a massive loser. He ruined Twitter. Your friend comes out to you. How do you respond? I'm gayer, not a competition? Thank you for telling me. I'm so proud of you. Lamau, okay. Okay, so I can't choose the bottom one because I'm pretty sure I already know all of my friends who are out. And if any of them that I don't know are gay came out to me, I wouldn't have known. I'd be like, okay, thanks for telling me. I'm proud of you. What is my favorite genre of television and books? Romance, rom-com, sci-fi, action, slice of life, fantasy, historical fiction, or horror. Of television or books? Would Scrubs be slice of life? I think Scrubs would be slice of life. It's not... I mean, okay, we obviously know for Scrubs it's not historical fiction, horror, fantasy, or straight romance. I wouldn't even really argue that it's not rom-com, it's slice of life. If you were stranded on an island and could only bring one thing, what would that thing be? Lighter, phone, book, musical instrument, gun, or a Swiss Army knife? Okay. If I were stranded on an island and I could only bring one thing. Lighter is probably the most useful. Or a Swiss Army knife. Probably a lighter. But what I would actually want on me is a gun. You stumble upon a dead body laid on the side of the road. A quick glance around tells you you are alone. What do? Panic, call the cops and report it. Hide the body myself, leave it there. It's not my problem. Call a friend. I would call the cops and report it. What aesthetic do I vibe with? Ooh, dark academia, solar punk, preppy, scene, emo, punk, goth, grunge, cyberpunk, not the game, minimalism, cottagecore, void punk or glitchcore, kawaii, monochromatic, crowcore or gremlincore, Y2K-esque. Out of these ones, scene, emo, punk, goth, grunge. I loved this scene when I was younger. The scene girl hair that was like all floofed up. Bad decisions were made in high school and early like college years. I only went to college for a quarter, but like, you know, that time frame, like 16 to 22. Because I think I met Bridget at 22. Might have been 23. Might have been right before Bridget. But like the teased hair that was like poofed up and like blonde here, black here, and then like neon pink or blue over here. Horrible decisions were made for people like that. What am I most afraid of? Rejection, abandonment, betrayal, loneliness, spiders. Clowns, heights, a specific person, the law, death and its inevitability. Spiders, like 100% can like paralyze me in fear. I had an awful dream a couple months ago. Like I woke up like hyperventilating from the dream, like unable to breathe, and it involved spiders. What time of day do I like the most? Dawn, morning, noon, evening, dusk, twilight, night, or midnight? Okay, like aesthetic-wise or just like in general? Because I'm actually more of like a morning person. But like that evening time in like spring or fall where like the colors are just like bathed in that orange is like top tier. I'm gonna go with evening. You've just been invited to a potluck. Congratulations. What do you bring? I'm hosting? No. I'm bringing dessert. Everyone likes dessert, right? I'm bringing a side dish. I'm bringing chips. I don't know what to bring. I'm not bringing anything. I'm probably bringing a side dish. That is probably what I'm bringing. Because the last few times I've brought desserts to anything, there have been complaints. You've been supplied with a whiteboard and a whiteboard marker. What is the first thing you draw? Hey, if I'm being honest here, like I'm probably drawing that. One of my friends OCs, a flower, a heart. Not drawn an Among Us. Not drawn a favorite fictional character. I'm probably drawing a penis. Text your best friend partner group chat right now. I'm serious. Ask them if you're a cat girl or a dog girl. Doesn't matter your gender. Okay, chat. Because chat right now, I believe, is Matt and Bridget and Azul. What am I? Am I a cat girl or a dog girl? I feel like I know the answer, but I have to ask you. Azul says cat girl. We will give Matt, everyone, yeah, all right, it's unanimous. Cat girl, 100%. I agree. Even though I like dogs more. They said some other animal was the option. Which of these images resonates with me the most? Okay, I don't know how many there are. If there is the picture of Psyduck just laying in the lake, let me like, hold on. Psyduck. Psyduck having existential crisis in lake. There's a specific image I'm looking for. This image. If this image... Don't be anything weird, please. Okay, hold on. All right, well, I mean, you can see it. If this image is on there, it's that. 100%. It is not. Probably this one. Like, this one gives me, like, midnight bowling vibes. What? Hi, Uwu. Now it's Mikey's turn to ask you a question. Michael Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's. What in God's name am I doing here? Where am I? Aw, oh, come on, Mikey. Wikey, ask the reader a question. What? Why? Back off, Mike. Author Chen is mine. Author Chen is clearly a pasta like me. But guys, it's like we were back in 2015. I like waffles. Hee hee. Don't mind them. Hee hee. They're kind of silly. XD, do you like me, Uwu? What? I'm unfollowing you. I'm unscrubbing. What is this? I'm gonna go with what? Wow, we're at question 41 now. Really hitting big numbers here. Tell me, dear test taker, how are you feeling right now taking this quiz? This will affect your results. Honestly, I'm excited to know my result. How do you snore based on vibes? All right, Bridget. Am I a honk shoe? Or am I a me? Or am I a This is where we're going to find out, like, this is like the kids are being awful out there and she can't respond. I think I'm a hunk shoe person. Third one? Okay. I was wrong. When in public reading smut or fluff, can you keep your face impassive? If you don't read fic in public, this won't affect your results. Yes for smut only, yes for fluff only, no for both. I don't read fanfic. If I was reading in public, I think I could for fluff. But I think if it got to smut, like, I think there would be some faces being made. Which fanfiction site do you use to read? AO3. What is my favorite animal? Dog, cat, bird, cow, fox, raccoon, monkey, lion, fish, snakes, dinosaurs, sheep, goats, tigers, cheetahs. Dog. I'm a stoic Omega. I don't know what that means. Let's find out. Welcome. Good to see you, test taker. So you've been assigned stoic Omega. What does that mean for you? Stoic Omegas tend to suppress their feelings, preferring to pretend they don't need an alpha at all. However, you deep down still want someone to take your problems away from you. I can't deny that. Anyway, maybe stop repressing your emotions and get therapy. All right. I don't think I've ever been so called out by a test answer. You would excel in teaching jobs. That's funny. Because I originally had wanted to be like a high school math teacher. Or jobs involving children. You're able to be firm with children, but also loose enough to have fun and relate with them. It would be uncomfortable at first, but with a good mentor, you'd ease right into it. As a stoic Omega, you are most compatible with a dominant alpha, a caring beta, a protective beta, and an aggressive Omega. Bridget, that must be why I enjoy watching Matt stream so much. Not Matt, Raise. Bridget, we got to see what you are now. We got to know if we're compatible. Maybe that could be a stretch goal or a sub goal for next month. If we hit... How many subs am I at right now? 7 subs. Okay, so sub goal for September. If we hit 8 subs, Bridget has to do this test. Matt, you don't stream anymore. And I, like, unfortunately, when I said Matt's name, I was actually referring to Axial Matt or Matt Bragg. But, you know, you became too, like, you're too good to stream now. Like, being a good dad, spending time with your kid and your partner, like, who has time to stream when they have children? Now I feel guilty. That's funny, though. Okay. You know what? I'm fine adding Stoic Omega as a tag. I think it's funny. All right. Stream tags updated accordingly. All right. So that's the first test done. before we take the second one, let's take a short break to run some ads, and we will be right back. Kink tests now? I don't know if we're gonna do the kink one, Matt. I don't know if I can do that one. Maybe we will make that one a stretch goal. But I will be right back, chat. Thank you, Matt, for the lurk. Or you won't have a hand to type for a while, that's fair. I appreciate that. I'm wondering if, for funsies, you all would be interested in reacting to Froggy and Ray Omegaverse. Froggy loses it over Ray's Omegaverse quiz results. Yeah. You all interested in watching a YouTube video and reacting to it before we do the next quiz? I'm waiting to see. I know Matt can't respond. Matt's lurking. I'm also kind of stalling because chat or YouTube, you can't hear the song playing because I have it set up where the VOD music is not, or the music is not present in VODs, but it is Constantine by Something Corporate, and this is one of my favorite songs. So I'm kind of stalling to listen to that, but I don't know if I can stall for 7 more minutes. It would actually be about 6 more minutes. But instead what we're going to do is we're going to pause it because Bridget says, yes, let's go for it. So let me click play.
Oh, right. Okay.
Let me pause it. Oh, that was a okay. That was a great chance to pause it. And it's right that the captions. Oh, okay. Bridget, were you able to hear it before I paused it? Not the song, the video. Also, this video is done by VTClipsDayo. It cracks me up every time I say Dio, because all I can think of is Hinya, and Hinya is hilarious. Okay, you could hear it. All right.
Is criminal intercourse. Sodomy is not good intercourse.
Let me pause it again for a second. Azul, if you're still watching, probably best for you to back out because you probably don't want your kids to hear this video. And I can, if you want, message you when we're done with this part.
It's bad intercourse. No, that emote looks so scary. That's so scary, dude. But it's a bird. That reminds me. I was looking at chicken diapers. I need to stop getting.
Okay, I think this is we don't need this info.
God damn it! It's just like my mods. They tell me not to do stuff. I need to know what he gets, and is it the Oh.
Okay.
You find out your friends have a group that.
When I got. And I was like, God damn it, it's just like my mods. They tell me not to do stuff all the time, and then it happens anyway.
Is it still quiet, Bridget?
Speaking of, Ray is taking an Omegaverse quiz. Hey, I'm gonna need updates on that. I'm gonna need to know, after Ray is done, please, I'm gonna need to know what Ray got.
I guess exploring, like doing side missions. Oh, I'd collect pets, that'd be me. Oh, I do hoard resources. I take other people's stuff. No,
cool,
I'm not
Bridget.
a terrorist.
I am an aggressive Omega.
Well, I think we found out why I like watching Froggy streams. Stoic Omegas are compatible with aggressive Omegas. It's all starting to make sense, chat. It is all starting to make sense.
Which is really weird. I think I don't know why I got the aggressive Omega. When I filled out the quiz, at the very end, the description that I got was like, yeah, you're angry. You're an Omega, but you're so angry, you probably shouldn't be around kids. And I was sitting there like, what? What? What the fuck? So I'm an Omega, but I'm not a good Omega to be a parent.
Best question ever. What's your favorite color? Where the fuck is red?
Which
That'd be
the
warm
Omegas
tones.
are the ones who can get pregnant. So,
My room just
but
got more
apparently I'm
brighter.
safe from
Oh,
getting
never mind,
pregnant
it's
because I'm
just a
too
froggy
aggressive
loch
and too
swimming
angry.
with her addictive
You find out your friends have a group that excludes you. What do? I don't care. I don't have to be included in everything. In fact, leave me alone. Bro, are people picking these answers? Are they okay? Ignore it. Who cares?
Yeah, I made a note while I was high that she has an ovipositor in her or in her character notes, and I was like, all right. God damn it.
What's your ideal power? Why is there no power here to make your parents proud of you?
This is
Jeez,
very
Ray.
important. I have to go check Ray. I need to know what he gets, and is it the quiz? Oh my god, it's even the quiz! It's the quiz! Holy shit, wait!
Do you platonically flirt with your friends? I do. It's not platonic anymore. I've been suffering for so long. God help me. Jesus Christ.
You took the quiz and you got soft alpha? That means you can impregnate people. The alphas can impregnate anyone. The omegas can get pregnant, regardless of what their biology is.
How do you handle stress? Oh, I go talk to my
Yeah,
wife,
that's a thing.
cry my feelings out. No, dude, I'm a guy. Men don't cry. We keep it all inside.
There's some lore that says that if you're an omega and say you're born male, you have like ovaries in your butt, basically. So you have like a whole reproductive system in your butt. I really like that lore because it makes the most sense anatomically. There's other lore where it's like they get pregnant and then
This
they have
is
to have
why I love
C-sections.
Froggy,
I don't
though.
understand that. I don't understand that.
Because Froggy, and she has said this, so like it's not me diagnosing her. Because she went and got a diagnosis. But like her ADHD train cracks me up so much. Because I can't follow it. But I'm like, what? Okay, cool. We're going on a tangent. One of my other favorite clips of Froggy, maybe I'll show you that one later, after this one, is I should make sure I have these. I need to take a note real quick. So that I can link these in the video description. So here's a pin. Froggy, Ray, Omegaverse video. Froggy, Ray, Omegaverse video. Froggy meet Ray video. Because the video of Froggy meeting Ray and the way the person clipped it is hilarious. Okay.
Oh, is Froggy watching? Hi, Froggy. Everyone say hello to Froggy and thank her for making the great art on my V card. Love Froggy. Let's play some games soon. Oh, I said it.
It was done for a good little laugh. I thought of a oh my god, what the? Oh my god, what the? Oh my god, what the? They're being so sweet over there. Oh my god, hi Ray. Oh my god, hi Ray. Oh my god. Oh my god, hi Ray. Oh my god, hi Ray. Oh my god, hi Ray. Oh my god, hi Ray's chat. Oh my god, hi Ray. Hi Ray. Hi. Hi Ray. Hi Ray's chat. Hi Ray's chat.
Woo!
Hi Ray's chat. Hi.
You need to go out late. You need to go out late at night to go to the store. It's pitch black and the streets light the only source of light. What do?
I have to know what he gets.
Well, I don't have a car. Garrett, who needs food anyway? I'm buff as fuck. That's not true. It's actually makes someone else go because Tina will just do it.
How long is this quiz? It's not that long. While he's
It's not
doing
that long,
the
she
quiz,
says, as I took it
oh,
45
like
minutes.
Chicken diapers. Let me tell you about the chicken diapers.
Wait.
Oh, right. Sorry. Let me just put this up here.
What country would you move to? Why does Romania have a winky face? Shout out Pee-Pee, by the way.
Fuck you, spins your ray. Spins your ray. Sorry. Okay, what were we doing? Let me put that over there. The chicken diaper.
I don't plan on ever moving, but Tina really likes England. So if she really wanted to move to England, I go where Tina goes. So we'll say England. In before I learned today that Tina wanted to move to fucking Mongolia.
So when I'm away for any extended period of time, I always try to think of some kind of like, oh shit, special knowledge to bring back and like grace you with. I always try to think of something, especially when I'm away because I'm working.
I'm sure she's about to go into her chicken diaper rant or whatever, but that's not a bad idea. Maybe I should start doing that. Like when I take a little bit of an extended break or something, I should come back with like a did you know thing. Let me know, chat. What do you think? Let me know, YouTube. Comment down below and tell me if you think that's a good idea. Actually, YouTube, you know what? We're probably about an hour into the video at this point. Why don't you leave a comment telling me what your favorite color is? One of the questions from the Omegaverse quiz. Tell me your favorite color. And then I'll know you made it this far.
Then it's like, I don't even have any fun stories to bring back.
What color is math? Oh shit, what color was math?
Except for that, I caught these two beetles, and I kept them in a cup, and I thought that they were cockroaches, and I kept waiting for them to take off and start flying, and I was really scared, but then they were actually just beetles, and then the next day, either they were starving or dried out, or I don't really know, but the next day, the beetles were not looking too good.
Oh, what fucking folder was math?
Red, Ray.
It was either blue or green.
No!
Green makes me think of Achievement Hunter, and I don't like that, so blue.
So when I lifted
He's wrong!
The beetles, they were just kind of like lamenting and looked very sad, and then my roommate was like, you should kill them so that they don't bring the other beetles into the house or whatever. And I was like, but look at them. They're just little guys. And what if they have families?
What type of clothing do you wear often? Nothing. I'm hanging dong right now. Sluttiest shit on God's green earth. What the fuck? Misogyny. Ooh. What is happening? Who wrote this?
So I picked up the two beetles and I brought them outside while my roommate was telling me explicitly not to do that. And I put them.
I didn't realize she had Ray's whole image flipped.
Like God.
Favorite trope. There was only one bed. What the fuck is PWP? You would love to explain this to me? All right, get on a Discord call right now.
I felt like God because the moment that
this is when Lucia joins to talk with Ray.
The wet grass, they started to feel better. I noticed my bathroom spiders were missing, and I was keeping 3 spiders in my bathroom, one in like each of the my bathroom has 4 corners. Okay, it has 4 corners, not 3. There were 3 corners and 3 corners.
The fact that she really had to think about how many corners her bathroom had. I kind of want a bathroom with 3 corners now. I want a triangle-shaped bathroom. How cool would that be? No, it would be a pain, actually. That would be a nightmare to design. Be kind of cool, though. Have like a corner triangle-shaped shower.
Spiders in my bathroom, and I was like, what do you mean, what the fuck is happening? I was like, where are my spiders? And then I caught the beetles, but I thought they were cockroaches, and I got scared, and I was like, they probably ate the spiders that I was collecting, and then I put them in the cup, and then I left them there overnight. But I still think they ate the spiders, so I don't think they were dying from starvation.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? What do these mean?
Okay, the first one is like there was only one bed.
Sure, yeah.
So
that,
like,
that one makes
imagine
sense.
you go on a trip.
Yeah. That one I get.
You're with your best guy friend.
Okay, well, why is it a guy?
It has to be. It's the Omegaverse.
Okay, well.
So imagine it's like your best guy. Let's say it's Nags.
Great.
And
Perfect.
When I put them outside, I revived them by letting them touch water in the grass.
If there is one bed with Nags, we're both sleeping on the floor. That's what's gonna happen. We're both on the floor.
Okay, so 2 alphas. Okay, 2 alphas in one room. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I keep bathroom spiders.
I don't.
Your bathroom should have at least 8 spiders. I had 3.
Okay.
And
No.
to lovers is when like you just hate someone so much that you want to kiss them. So
Oh.
eventually you fall in love.
That's actually kind of Tina and I, yeah. She hated me in the first Let's Play I was
Aw,
in.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't have my
That's
own
so
mic.
cute.
So she's like, why doesn't this fucking loser have his own mic? So maybe that one.
Chicken diaper, beetles, shower spiders. Right, chicken diaper. I always try to think of like
Diaper.
something good to tell you guys when I come back. And all that it really
So I was right. The whatever story she has after her travels involved the chicken diaper.
happened while I was working was the beetles and the spiders. And I was like, well, there's no fun moral lesson here other than I'm God and I feel like God when I save insects and I put them outside my house.
You know Yandere.
I don't, actually.
You don't?
I've seen
What?
the term thrown
Oh.
around, but I'm too old to ask, so I'm just like, yeah, I know what that is, too.
That's my knowledge that I bring back to you. First and foremost is if you want to feel like God, you can dehydrate bugs and then rehydrate them in your wet yard.
I love you so much, I'll kill you and or anyone else.
I didn't know where that was going at first, but I get it now. I was just like, is this a description? What's happening? Okay.
Bridget, I don't think anyone can follow this unless you have the ADHD.
Sure, yeah. Uh-huh.
Hurt and comfort is like, oh, poor baby, comfort, comfort. You're sad.
Okay, yeah.
The last time I felt like God, they sent me to a doctor and I got new medicine to take in the morning.
Oh, I'm already on medicine. I don't need new medicine. What was I telling you?
Angst, no comfort is like, you know.
I thought, oh, my birds need more chews. So I open up Amazon on my phone and I'm going through and then I spot diapers for birds and I'm like, what? I thought they only made diapers for chickens. They make diapers for parrots and for like cockatiels and stuff. That's so cute. So I'm looking at diapers, which my birds would never let me put on them. Never, ever.
I think I'm going to go with bully to lover. Thank you so much.
Okay,
That was
awesome.
so useful.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Apparently there's 45 questions. I think I lied when I said this.
That's
is
all right.
quick.
I'm dedicated to it now.
goodbye.
All right, bye. This is quick, my ass. This is gonna take 3 hours.
What was I saying? I'm tired. I'm on my period. My period started today.
Which of these fanfics would you read based on the tags? Oh, great. Major character death, angst, hurt, no comfort, found family, terminal illness. This is making me get a terminal illness.
Bird diapers! Right. These are so cute. These are so cute. I should get a chicken so that I can put it in a diaper. I want to put a chicken in a diaper. And
The
then,
whiplash.
like eyes saucered and my pupils dilated.
The whiplash between Froggy and her whatever train she is on. And Ray just like deadpan taking the quiz. Gets me every time.
And I realized, because I was blessed with
Ooh.
the lingering power of my godhood from when I freed the beetles earlier that day, no doubt, no doubt. So my eyes saucer and my pupils dilate, and I realize, why do they call chicken chick-in when chick-in, egg out, chicken?
Comfort, no hurt. Comfort, no hurt. That's so funny. Sick fic, wing fic. Tooth rotting, not that one. Graphic depictions of violence, not that one. Are we serious? None.
Why do they call chicken when chick-in, egg out of chicken?
I don't even read the question, but I see that one. I'm drawn to this one.
They should call them chick outs because the chick is not in the chicken.
Someone is yelling at you for something you didn't do. How do you reply? Beat them up and call them slurs?
This old man's still doing his fucking test. How long does this old man need to do his test?
Your friend comes out to you. How do you respond? Them Lamau, okay. You're gay? Yeah, dude, whatever.
How far along is this guy? Wait. Squish Ray. Squish Ray. Let's play. Whip, 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 whip.
You're stranded on an island and it can only bring one thing. What? Gun. Kill me.
That was my special knowledge that I had for you. Before egg out, egg in, but egg out all the time.
What aesthetic do you vibe with the most? Y2K or scene, emo, punk, goth, grunge? Let's go Y2K. Why not? I'm a big kawaii guy. Kawaii desu.
Egg only in briefly. Egg probably out more than egg in.
What are you most afraid of? Can I just say yes? Let's go loneliness. Because I don't want to lose Tina.
And chick not in, chick in. Chick in egg.
Text your best friend, partner, group chat right now. I'm serious. Ask them if you're a cat girl or... I'm gonna call Tina.
If anything, you should probably call the chick in, like, chicken egg. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But we should probably call chicken something else.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? You're live on stream right now. Do you think I'm a cat girl or a dog girl?
You're a dog girl for sure.
Okay. Thank you, my wife. I love you so much.
Love you.
All right, bye.
But chicken is just a generic word for a species of bird? Yeah, I'm saying we need a different word for the entire species of bird because chick not in, chick out. Chick out. Heavenly! Heavenly, do you have
Hey,
Baldur's
Froggy,
Gate?
when you think about it, since you're on your period, isn't it like you're wearing a diaper? Everyone knows that pads are just the thongs of the diaper world.
I am wearing a diaper.
What the f...
Which picture did he pick?
Resonate with you the most? I don't know what the fuck this guy is. He freaks me out. I'll go the bird.
I'm an adult and I'm wearing a diaper. I'm an adult woman and I'm wearing a diaper.
Like the realization in her, like even in, it's not even like this is just her model, but the realization in the model's eyes of like, huh, that's a thing.
I'm an adult woman and I'm wearing
This
a
is the
diaper.
whole why do they call it oven when you live in the cold food about
I'm wearing
the
a
hot eat
diaper!
the food tweet that broke
And
the
I'm
internet
proud!
back in the day.
I'm not ashamed, I'm proud.
Oh, come on, Mikey Wikey. Ask the reader a question. What, why? Oh, Michael, what, why? Vincent, back off, Mike. Author Chan is mine. I'm gonna kill myself after this in-game.
Heavenly, you can have, what month can you have? You can have April. You can have April. Ask me why. Ask me why you can have April. Ask me why you can have April. Ask me why. Ask me why you can have April. Ask me why you can have April. Ask.
Guys, it's like we're back in 2015. I love waffles. Hee hee. Author Chan, don't mind them. They're kind of silly. XD, do you like me now? Girl, what the fuck?
Ask. Is you a fool?
You could offset all your pads by sinking a single billionaire on their yacht Froggyloch nodders. For legal
'Cause
reasons,
you a
this is a joke.
Got him!
How do you snore? Oh. I gotta call Tina.
He calls Tina again for this one. This is great.
Hey, it's your husband again. When I snore, am I a me or a honk shoe? Or a
Wait. Oh, you got soft alpha. Wait, that rules. That means you can get anybody pregnant who's an omega. The alphas can impregnate any omega, and the omega can get pregnant.
Give me your best Hongshu and me like
Okay.
impressions. Oh, that's it. That one. That's you.
You didn't let me do me.
You didn't need to hear me.
You didn't let me do me.
Okay. Do me.
Okay.
But I'm pretty settled.
Me.
No.
I'm honk shoe.
You're Hongshu for sure.
He is
Okay.
definitely
My wife, I love
Hong
you.
Shu.
I love you.
I love how
Just
she's
finished
like,
the test and I
don't
got
need to hear
soft
the
alpha
other
you
one.
too? Congratulations! Holy shit, you can impregnate! I think so. If you were born female and you've got like the ovary and all that stuff down there biologically, I'm pretty sure the lore is that you also have like a sperm sac.
When in public reading smut fluff, can you keep your face in passive? I don't really read fanfic at all. But when I'm like scrolling Twitter and I see stuff from like Fifi or like Cotton or Lucia, I guess Scott specifically, I can lock in. I can keep my face impassive.
I can't.
People who are born male can get pregnant.
I forgot that Ray brings up that point. I can't. And here's how I know I can't. Because like I've been scrolling before, like doom scrolling or whatever, and came across something on my feed and been like, Bridget, you gotta see this. And yeah, so I know I can't actually at all.
Is either the sperm sac that is inside of the woman, the tube, whatever, the tube. There's a sperm sac somewhere in the tube. So, basically what happens is if a penis goes inside the
This was
tube,
all during
then the sperm can travel up the penis, and
while he was
that's
doing the snoring thing.
C-section pregnancy lure. For if somebody has a penis, that's the C-section pregnancy lure. There's the C-section pregnancy lure, and then there's the...
Okay.
Oh, what Wattpad and quote VR. I guess this one.
I just feel like you could still give birth through the penis.
What's your favorite animal, bird? I'm an aggressive Omega. Is that good?
You don't have to have a C-section. It's just like an enclosed slide. Oh, hi, Vivi! Hi, Vivi! I'm talking about Omegaverse. He got... Wait! Rizzo! He got aggressive Omega!
What's up? The cycle of life is so beautiful.
Greetings, test taker. Take a seat, please. You've been diagnosed with a chronic case of aggressive Omega. It is uncurable. But don't get pissed off for anything. Let me explain why you've been assigned this one. As aggressive Omegas are usually in denial and think they're alphas. Because you are quick to anger,
I love that.
anger and defensive, you may think you are an alpha. I don't even know what the other options are. However, that is not what defines an alpha or an omega. Control usually determines which second gender you have. Second gender? You have.
Yes.
And omegas hate having control of situations. They would prefer to have an alpha take care of them. Oh shit. I do like when Tina takes care of everything. Oh fuck. Most people are perfectly willing to help you despite your fear of being vulnerable. Oh shit. I don't like this anymore. As an aggressive Omega, you would be qualified for solo sports like track, golf, and swimming. Please don't go near children. Please enjoy a calming hobby for your rampant anger issues. Oh, I don't like being around children. Part of the reason why I don't like kids, they're loud and gross.
I'm so glad that he got the same result as me, because that was all I remembered from my result was the don't go near children. And I was like, what the fuck? Tina's the alpha? Oh my god.
Sick.
Wait, so his result
won.
fits him.
I'm an aggressive Omega, I guess.
That rules.
Sick.
That rules.
All right, hope
That's
you guys
funny.
enjoyed that.
That rules. Dude, I'm an aggressive Omega too.
Can I please upload
my
that?
message got
I'll have to,
deleted.
I have to pull it. I wasn't. Oh, yeah, Froggy, thank you for watching.
Does that mean he has the word Omega blocked? Or aggressive?
She said, dude, I'm an aggressive Omega too. Aggressive.
Oh, it's
Omega.
probably because she did it all in capitals.
I'll add it to my stream tags.
But when I got the aggressive Omega result, I was
Okay.
like,
Okay. Oh, wait, I said there was another clip I was going to show you. Froggy. Ray. Taco seasoning. I believe it is this clip, too.
if you took a bite out of Egg
Yes.
Boy Ray, what flavor would he be?
Ooh,
That's a good
That's a
question.
good question.
I feel like it'd be like taco seasoning on the inside.
Really leaning into me being Hispanic, huh? We're live right now.
Oh.
Hashtag cancel Froggy on Twitch, please.
God damn.
That's what I'm saying. Thanks, Zen. Someone's got my back.
This was the first time I had ever seen Froggy. This was during the Lethal Company. I think it's like episode 14 of Ray's. Lethal Company with Friends. Might be episode 15 or 16. But it's one of those three. And it is like the best 30 minutes of banter before they actually get to the game. Because this is also when Froggy draws Ray as Mr. Electric. And like, so that is a little bit of added context because she's drawing him as Mr. Electric from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. And he's like, it's kind of messed up that you picked the one Hispanic guy to draw me as. And it's just, it's so good.
Okay, so no, listen, I have a pouch of taco seasoning and you kind of look like it.
Wow, alright, dude. You want to call me a slur next, or?
Oh.
It's like the best worst first impression you could have made. I feel like.
It did, Zed. It did get fucked up. You know what? I don't want the emote anymore. That's a lot. Hey!
If you took a
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's update our streaming information again to just Undertale quiz now. Let's take the Undertale quiz. Let's start the Constantine song back over. Okay. Are you there? Press Z or click to continue. Are we connected? Oh, wait. Maybe we don't play music because this clearly has audio. Okay, excellent. Truly excellent. Every human soul has its own distinctive virtues. In each human, one shines above the rest. Answer honestly, and it will show itself. Now, we may begin. Soul Virtues Extractor, 66 questions, 7 human souls, 7 virtues. This device has been designed to reveal which one suits you best. Every answer is scored against all 7 virtues at once. Some answers are mostly one thing and a little of another, and some also detract from other virtues. There are no right or wrong answers, but being honest about one's flaws should provide more accurate results. You often feel like you can't simply be yourself in a group. I disagree. Once you decide you want something, talking you out of it is close to impossible. I strongly agree on that. I'm gonna turn the music down just a smidge. I think I'm gonna turn the sound down too. I'm gonna turn the background off too, just in case, just to, like, yeah, I think I'm gonna yes to that one. So Bridget, you would say strongly agree on that one as well. Or on the last one, sorry. I think I'm gonna turn the background off on that because of just in case for like flashing lights and stuff. You believe that some things only get through to a person once they hurt them. I would agree. If someone has something to tell you, you don't get anxious while oh no. No, I get extremely anxious. If someone's like, hey, we need to talk, I'm like, what did I start replaying everything? And I'm like, what did I do? What? You tend to avoid doing things that make you uncomfortable. Often. You have a hard time forgiving people. I will agree with that. You do what you have to, even when the motivation isn't there. I disagree. You believe you can be trusted with secrets. I do. You can tell when things are over. I think I'm neutral on that one. You are often told you have a tendency to pry too much. Disagree. You believe time heals all wounds. I don't strongly agree, but I do agree. You could use being more open about the things that make you hurt. Yeah, probably. You believe that everyone should be held to the same standards. I'm neutral on that one. You often regret things you've said in the heat of the moment. I'm going to disagree. I have gotten a lot better at that recently. Not even recently, but like over the years as I've gotten older and I've gotten more like life experiences. I have gotten better at like, in the moment, like recognizing when things are, when I am getting like, hey, I'm heated. I don't want to say something that I'm gonna regret, so I need to take a step back. You adjust the way you act and talk depending on who you are with. Yes, often. You feel uncomfortable talking about your worries to other people, but want others to tell you theirs. I'm pretty neutral on that. You believe asking others for help equates to failing. Strongly disagree. You would tell a friend they're in the wrong even if it meant hurting their feelings. Yeah, I would. You think that even the worst person can change, that everybody can be a good person if they just tried. Yes, I agree with that statement. When you lose interest in something, you abandon it entirely. Strongly agree. You need things resolved quickly, otherwise you get anxious. Strongly agree. You enjoy trying out new things that pique your interest, especially if they get you out of your comfort zone. Disagree. When you know someone is wrong, you can't help but correct them. Rarely. Regardless of what other people do, you have your own set of rules you won't break. Yeah, I'll agree with that. You often procrastinate until the last possible second before a deadline. Yes, and it annoys the crap out of my wife. You dislike owing people and try to pay back any favors as soon as you can. Yeah, I agree. When something you cared about fails or ends, it takes you a long time to find something new to care about. Ooh. I think I gotta agree on that one. Regularly question your identity and try to get to know yourself better. I will agree. If someone you hold dear asked you for help, you'd see it through to the end, even if that meant hurting yourself in the process. Yeah. You would turn down an opportunity if you knew someone who would be a better fit. No. You believe that the end justifies the means. Ooh. I don't always believe that the end justifies the means. You have a hard time believing you're worth the effort it takes to be with you, if not for convenience. Yeah, Bridget knows that. Bridget knows that's true. Others say you speak without thinking. Rarely. You need to have things planned out before you feel ready to do something. I must say neutral. You consider yourself to be driven more by your emotions than by facts. I'm gonna disagree. When faced with a difficult choice, you'd rather ask someone for input than choosing. Strongly agree. You would like to love yourself the way you are, but you rarely can. Strongly agree. You perform poorly when you can't tell if you're doing well or not. I will disagree. You've stuck with things long after they stopped being good for you because quitting felt like betrayal. Matt, you missed us do a react video. We reacted to Froggy and Ray doing the Omegaverse quiz. And now we're 39 questions into Undertale. You've stuck with things long after they stopped being good for you because quitting felt like betrayal. I will disagree. You would rather be hated than having to pretend you're someone else. No. I would disagree with that. When something looks unlikely to work, you would rather put your efforts somewhere it will. I will agree with that. You believe that solving someone's issues for them would be doing disservice to them. I disagree. If someone says you wouldn't dare do something, you need to prove them wrong. Neutral. Used to, I would say, yes, I need to prove them wrong, but now, like, I try to not get baited on things like that. You keep quiet about things that bother you until they become unbearable. I will agree. You don't mind sitting in silence with someone for a long time. I'm neutral on that. You often interrupt people when talking about something that excites you. I feel like that is something I do indeed do. You think some of your interests are embarrassing and avoid talking about them in front of people you're not close with. I agree with that as well. You believe that sugarcoating things can only make them worse in the long term. Yes. Yeah, because Smite 1 went so well. Difficult situations hardly stress you out. No, I disagree. They very much stress me out. We can talk about it, Matt. Don't you all hate Smite 2? Like, didn't Smite 2 ruin the whole Smite scene? You believe some things are unattainable even if you want them, and that settling for what is acceptable. For me, I agree. For others, I think others can achieve whatever they want. Being liked matters more to you than being understood. Yeah, I'll agree with that. You are comfortable putting your own needs first when they clash with someone else's. Nope! No, I'm not. It ruined the pro scene and had a rocky bit, but it's still great, in your opinion. Is that your humble opinion or just your opinion? Did you forget an H there, or... You tend to endure difficult situations rather than being the one to end them. I think I'm neutral on that. Your grand opinion. I am Geo. You avoid intervening in matters that don't concern you directly. Yeah, I agree with that. Seeing someone being treated unfairly angers you deeply. Yes. You value the journey more than you do the destination. I'm neutral on that. When someone is struggling, letting them fail and learn from the experience is sometimes for the best. The room between. Yeah, I would agree with that. You are more critical of yourself than you are of the others. Yeah! You would put yourself in harm's way if it meant helping someone you hold dear. Yeah. You sometimes think of yourself as better than other people. No. Others would say you're closed-minded or stuck in your ways. I would like to think that people would disagree with that statement. They may not strongly disagree, but I would like to think they disagree. When faced with hardships, your first instinct is to keep going no matter what. Disagree. You usually prefer having difficult conversations once the heat of the moment has passed. I agree. You would happily accept a flattering description of yourself that isn't quite accurate. Yeah. You have taken up many things that you haven't seen through. Yes. Having done something and failed is still better than not having done anything at all. Agree. Have you answered honestly? Yes. You acknowledge the possibility of pain and seizure. Yes. I'm a green soul. I'm kind. 23% integrity, 31% perseverance, 32% determination, 33% bravery, 42% justice, 47% patience, and 74% kindness. A decisive result, 26.6 clear points clear of patience. Let me... see if I can... I know, it looks weird right now. But that's because I am Snagging that for a thumbnail. Okay, what is kindness? Kindness is not niceness. The latter is pleasant and cheap, only offered by those who are unable or unwilling to tell people what they actually need to hear. Kindness is frequently inconvenient, and it might even hurt at first, but it's aimed at providing the best possible outcome for those who wouldn't be able to help themselves. You are probably the person to tell things to, and you often find yourself feeling someone's discomfort and wanting to figure out how to fix things almost out of instinct. Looks weird right now, and it looked exactly the same. That's fair, because it's capturing the window. It's not capturing the monitor. Shut up, Matt. The shadow of one's soul. Kindness defends everyone except the person holding it and will call that a virtue. The kind who don't set healthy boundaries more often than not find themselves spent for someone else's sake, even though not everyone might deserve it. It also hides. Kindness is a very comfortable place to put avoidance. An unhealthy kind will often disregard their own needs, being willing to take on pain for everyone else, as if martyrdom were something to aspire to. Patience and kindness have a few things in common. Both trust that time can make things better, but the former concerns itself with time and how it's spent, the latter with alleviating and preventing pain. The patient will often remain near people who might ask for help, but wait for them to make the first move. The kind will simply go ahead and offer their help regardless. Your second strongest virtue is patience at 47%. The golden pair, patience and kindness, being able to wait for as long as it takes for someone to ask for help without forcing it upon them, is an incredibly rare quality to have. And, combined with kindness's unwavering desire to help those who need it, it makes the patient kind the friend everyone goes to when in need. Sadly, nothing comes without a price. Being almost too calm, the patient kind will often seem like a pushover and might easily end up being used by people, whether they realize it or not. Your lowest virtue is integrity. Of course, no one can be perfect at everything. If I click share result, does that... Oh, okay. That's way better, actually. We're going to save that. Okay. And then... I'm going to switch back to this just chatting screen now. And... see if... Come on. Stop playing audio. Oh. I have to retake the... Is there... Hold on. I have to retake the Omegaverse quiz. I will do that later. I have to redo it because I have to... Actually, hold on. I forgot to get, like, my results thing. Accurate Omegaverse quiz results. It is recording, but I still have to get I was a Stoic Omega. I still have to get the results thing, like, image, so that I can have that for a thumbnail. And I should have saved it, but I different. Words hard, okay? Words are hard. Matt, just so you know, Flirty Beta is the third rarest result. Stoic Omega is the second most common. Okay. So then we'll go like this. Wait. Close that. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Well, all we have to do, Matt, during September is get 1 sub, get me up to 8 subs, and Bridget will take the Omegaverse quiz. So we can find out if her and I are even compatible. Because clearly, like, the only thing that matters is what this test says. Kink test when? Kink test at 25 subs. Yep. I've said it now, so like, it's on video. Like, I haven't even done my YouTube outro, so like, clearly I can't edit this out for YouTube. Like, it's got to stay in there. 25 subs during September, we get the kink test. So Matt, make sure you save that link somewhere. Let me put some music back on. And let's go ahead and do the YouTube outro. Thanks so much for watching, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little different than my normal content. Like, this was an entirely just chatting stream, where so far we've been going for 2 hours and 13 minutes on Twitch. Like, we had a 30-minute just chatting section that you all didn't get to see. So maybe follow me over at twitch.tv/CalebGames here, where I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, starting between 5:30 and 6 p.m. Pacific time, and hit the notifications thing so you know when I go live. I love you, YouTube, and I will see you around.